Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is all about building your emergency fund. We all know that life can be unpredictable, and emergencies can happen at any time. It could be a medical emergency, a car repair, or even a job loss. Whatever it is, having an emergency fund can help you get through tough times without relying on credit cards or loans. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 simple steps to build your emergency fund. So, let's get started. Step 1. Set a goal. The first step in building your emergency fund is to set a goal. You need to figure out how much you need to save and how long it will take you to save it. Most financial experts recommend saving at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. However, depending on your situation, you may need more or less than that. To figure out your living expenses, you need to add up all of your monthly bills, such as rent, mortgage, utilities, food, and transportation. You should also factor in any other expenses that you might have, such as medical bills or debt payments. Once you have a total, multiply it by 3 to 6 months to get your target emergency fund amount. Now that you have a goal, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 2. Create a budget. The next step is to create a budget. This will help you see where your money is going and where you can cut back. Start by listing all of your monthly income sources. This could include your salary, side hustle income, or any other sources of income. Next, list all of your monthly expenses. Make sure you include all of your bills, as well as any other expenses, such as entertainment or dining out. If your expenses are higher than your income, you'll need to find ways to cut back. Some ways to cut back on expenses include eating at home instead of dining out, canceling subscriptions you don't use, shopping for cheaper groceries, switching to a cheaper phone plan, negotiating bills, such as your cable or internet bill. Once you've created your budget, you'll know how much money you can put towards your emergency fund each month. Step 3. Start saving. Now that you know how much you can put towards your emergency fund each month, it's time to start saving. The best way to do this is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. This way, you won't have to think about it every month, and the money will be transferred automatically. Make sure you choose a high-yield savings account to store your emergency fund. This type of account will earn you more interest than a traditional savings account, so you'll be able to grow your emergency fund faster. If you find that you can't save as much as you'd like each month, don't worry. Any amount is better than nothing, and you can always increase your savings rate as your income increases or as you find ways to cut back on expenses. Step 4. Stay motivated. Building an emergency fund can take time, and it can be easy to get discouraged along the way. To stay motivated, set milestones for yourself. For example, if your goal is to save $10,000 for your emergency fund, set a milestone of $1,000 or $2,000. This will help you see progress along the way and motivate you to keep going. Another way to stay motivated is to visualize your emergency fund. Imagine what it would feel like to have that money saved up and know that you're financially secure. Use that vision to motivate you when times get tough. Step 5. Keep your emergency fund separate. The final step in building your emergency fund is to keep it separate. It's important to keep your emergency fund in a separate account from your regular savings account or checking account. This will help you resist the temptation to dip into it for non-emergency expenses. One way to do this is to open a new savings account specifically for your emergency fund. You can name the account Emergency Fund to remind yourself of its purpose. Then, set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund account each month. Another way to keep your emergency fund separate is to use a money market account. This type of account is similar to a savings account but offers a higher interest rate. It's also more liquid than other types of investments, so you can access your money quickly if you need it. Conclusion. So, there you have it, 5 simple steps to build your emergency fund. Remember, building an emergency fund takes time, but it's worth it. Having an emergency fund can give you peace of mind and help you avoid debt in case of unexpected events. To recap, the 5 steps are: set a goal. Figure out how much you need to save and how long it will take you to save it. Create a budget. List all of your income sources and expenses to see where you can cut back. Start saving. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your high-yield savings account. Stay motivated. Set milestones and visualize your emergency fund to keep yourself motivated. Keep your emergency fund separate. Use a separate savings account or money market account to keep your emergency fund separate from your regular accounts. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more financial tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.